Cold adaptation. You may be saying, oh, but I hate the cold, Richard. I don't want to go in the cold. Guess what's good for cold intolerance? Ice baths and cold exposure. So you have these things called brown adipose tissue, especially around the back of your neck, and that's a type of fat that is actually metabolically active. And what that means is it burns calories. It's a way of you producing heat. It's a way of you warming up your body. And the more cold exposure you do, the more brown adipose tissue your body creates in response. So if you're doing a cold shower or you're getting into an ice bath, really make sure you're getting in right up to your neck or pointing the shower onto those upper trap areas. And this is like going to be increasing the power of your internal furnace so that you can tolerate more cold, so that, you know, in the winter months you're able to go outside and be like, oh, actually I don't feel that cold because my body is warming itself up very cleverly. Ice baths have been used a lot in addiction recovery, actually, because addiction is really related to dopamine. I'm sure you know, every time you gamble or eat a bit of chocolate, whatever your addiction might be, you're getting that dopamine hit, and it's not a sustainable hit, as I've mentioned. Whereas ice bath, you're getting a massive dopamine hit, you're feeling good, and you can do it without really any negative side effects. So hence why I really encourage it for anyone who's struggling with impulsivity and addiction. Immunity. Cold shock proteins. Yes, ice baths and cold showers can even boost your immunity. There's lots of anecdotal evidence or stories of people saying, hey, since I started doing ice baths or cold showers every day, I haven't had a cold in years. And times like these, pandemics, etc., we would all like a little bit of an immunity boost, and cold exposure can do that by, as I mentioned, increasing cold shock proteins in your body. So yeah, definitely get in there. Well, if I haven't convinced you with all those things, nothing will convince you. I am going to leave that with you, and I'm going to do another video on the best ways of getting cold exposure and tips and techniques for doing it once you have made the excellent decision to proceed with your cold exposure.